Hello, good evening, and welcome to A-Level Psychology. Over the next 5 minutes or so, I'm going to be going through with you what A-Level Psychology looks like at Sir Isaac Newton Sixth Form. I'm going to introduce you to your teachers, give you an idea of the topics you'll be covering, the exam structure, and hopefully answer any questions that you might have. So, please sit back and enjoy this very brief whistle-stop tour of A-Level Psychology. So, first off, here is the psychology department. My name is Mr. Cartledge, and that's me on the screen right there. This year, the psychology department doubled in size, and I've been joined by Mrs. King. Now, whilst you won't necessarily all be taught by us in equal amounts, everybody will be taught by us both to a certain degree, so if you join us next year, you will experience two different teachers. Now, one of the things that I get asked all the time in an open evening is whether or not you have to have done GCSE psychology to be able to do it at A-level. And the simple answer is no. We teach it under the assumption that nobody has done it before, which means that if you did it at GCSE, you might have a little bit of a head start, but after a couple of months, everybody will be at the same level because the A-level material quickly outpaces the stuff that was done at GCSE. Now, for a lot of people, psychology will be a completely unknown subject. So for those of you who don't know already, psychology is the study of the human mind and of human behaviour. And that includes the type of behaviour that you can see, but also the type of behaviour that you can't see, like thoughts and emotions. Now, the beauty of psychology is that it's one of those subjects that you're going to be able to see happening in the real world. From the very first lesson that you have, you're going to be able to see your friends and family and just people on the streets behaving in ways that you're going to be able to explain because we've talked about it in lessons. And that's one of the things that fascinates me the most about psychology, the fact that you can all of a sudden understand why people are doing what they're doing and you can explain people's behaviour. We don't offer the 1-year course at Sir Isaac, so there's no AS levels. The psychology course is a 2-year course. And some of the topics that we are going to cover over the 2 years are appearing on the screen for you now. Like I said before, we're interested in the way people behave in the way that they do. And we look for that behaviour in a lot of different contexts and in a lot of different ways. So whether that is looking at the social element of our behaviour in the social influence topic, or whether we are looking to our childhood and our upbringing to explain our behaviour in the attachment topic, or whether we're looking to do things like explain criminal behaviour in forensic psychology, or if we're looking to explain our behaviour in relationships, in the relationships topic. There's a lot of different contexts and there's a lot of different ways in which we explore behaviour, all of them extremely fascinating. Now, after the 2 years, you'll be sitting 3 papers. Okay, so that's in June 2022. So just so that you have a little bit of an overview, you've got paper 1, which is called Introductory Topics in Psychology, and that effectively includes all of the year 1 topics. You then have paper 2, which has only 3 topics on it, and these are topics that kind of cross over between year 1 and year 2. And then you have your third paper, which is your year 2 topics, and there are 4 topics that will be covered in paper 3. In terms of the teaching, we'll pretty much follow the topics in a logical order. So we'll start with paper 1 in September, and then we will slowly but surely work our way through. We'll hit paper 2 when we get towards the end of the first year, and then at the beginning of your second year, we'll start with the paper 3 topics. Okay, so it all makes sense, and like I said, it follows a logical order. In terms of our exam board and our textbooks, we are with AQA, so we are AQA A, and these are the textbooks that we use. So for anybody who needs to get a little bit of a head start or wants to get a little bit of a head start, these are the textbooks that we recommend to our new year 12s and to the year 13s obviously as well. So if anybody wants to buy one of these, then feel free to do so and get a little bit of a head start if you think that you definitely would like to do psychology when you get to 6th form. And then just to finish off, Another question that I get asked quite regularly is, what can I do with psychology when I leave sixth form? And my answer is always, you can do anything that has got anything to do with people. Psychology is the study of people, and if you are planning on working with people when you are older and when you have a job, then psychology is going to be relevant. There is all of the subjects that are directly related to psychology, things like counselling, psychiatry, mental health, nursing, all of that stuff. However, there is also a whole host of things that people tend to go into. So whether that is teaching or educational psychology, whether it is social work or even marketing and advertising, police work, sports psychology, there is so much that you can do with a psychology degree. It's really one of those things that just opens up doors all over the place. So I'm just going to leave you with a final thought. To say that both me and Mrs. King are passionate about psychology would be a massive understatement. We are both psychology nerds through and through. Not only that, but our job is to talk and to teach about something that we are hugely enthusiastic about. We do our best to bring our subject to life through our experiences both in and out of the classroom, and we really hope that our enthusiasm for psychology shows in our teaching and has a positive impact on our students. So thank you very much for your time, and I hope that this short introduction to psychology has been useful. Thank you.